Welcome. I'm joined by Laura Gillespie of the Upper Valley Haven, and she's going to tell us about Mudball. Thank you for stopping by.
It's great to be here.
We're starting to see the ads about Mudball. Tell us about it, and we love these charity things that we get to host here on River Valley Chronicle because we get to benefit the Haven.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be here. And I think I'm not alone at possibly thinking that this time of the year is not the most fun time of the year. It gets muddy and it's yucky. But what better time to get dressed up and go to a party, especially one that benefits the Upper Valley Haven. So this year we will be having the Mudball at Queechee Inn at Marshland Farms. Nice. It includes a lovely dinner, an auction, and dancing. It's a great evening and a great way to benefit the Haven.
Now, New Hampshire and Vermont, we have so many people who are on the border of poverty, who are looking to get out of poverty. Tell us a little bit about what the Haven does so we know where our money goes at Mudball.
Right. Well, the Haven not only provides shelters for folks who are without housing, a food shelf, but one of the big areas of our work includes children's programming, and the Mudball that completely benefits the children's programming at the Haven. So children who are either in the family shelter at the moment or after they've moved out into permanent housing, they still are part of our after-school program, and in the summer, our summer camp. So the Mudball in particular supports our children's programming, one of the many areas of support that we provide to folks who are struggling with poverty.
And what happens at Mudball? I mean, it's great that we finally found a way to celebrate mud season, but tell us what actually happens at Mudball.
Well, there is dancing, there's a great band, there is a dinner, there is a silent auction and a live auction, and it's a chance to bust out some pretty dresses and get to put on something nice to wear and go out and dance with your friends and just have a great evening at a time of the year where not so great to be outside.
And as the spring comes on, we've just left the holiday season. We're kind of in that stage.
Exactly,
we don't quite have spring yet.
Exactly.
But the work with the Haven happens year round. And one thing that happens with places like the Haven is you get so much help at the holidays. It's Christmas time and everybody's volunteering and donating canned goods and writing checks to help out. But then after a hard winter like we had this year, you need help more than ever. So really a spring event like Mudball where we all can have fun is a great way for you to replenish your stocks and what you really need to do.
Right. Well, in fact, last year the Mudball raised $37,000 for our children's program. It's a huge event. We couldn't really run the programming we do without that help. We're actually shooting for a goal of $50,000 this year, so a little more ambitious, but you're completely right about this time of the year that after the holidays are over, our donations dip, food donations, monetary donations, and so being able to talk to you today about the Mudball, talk about our programming is a big help to us, just to remind people that we're working year-round.
And the Haven really focuses in on getting people out of poverty. A lot of people think, oh, it's a social service, people just go and they stay in the cycle, but that's not the way the Haven works. The philosophy of the Haven is really getting those families and those children out of being in that rut.
Right, so trying to give people a helping hand to help themselves improve their lives. So whether that's with establishing permanent housing and being able to sustain that housing, whether it is about augmenting your income with benefits that you are due but maybe don't know how to access. It's trying to make sure that people's lives are not only improving in the short term, but in the long term, a sustainable change that is a transformation for a family or for an individual.
Where can we get tickets to Mudball?
You can go to our website, uppervalleyhaven.org, and click under the events tab, and we would love to sell you a ticket. It does sell out, so we
get there soon.
Exactly.
And if we can't make it to Mudball, but we want to make a donation, we can make that online as well?
Absolutely. And we always love to have people drop by, come for a tour, come drop off some food at the food shelf. We'd love to see you.
I want to thank Laura for joining us. And remember, Mudball is coming up. What better way than to celebrate mud season by benefiting a great cause, the Upper Valley Haven.